Hello YouTubers, thank you for tuning in to another knife review. Right here I have a VI knife, a calibration with Alliance. VI knives are Victor Barajas custom knives that he creates. If you know his knives, then you know that they are masterpieces. You know, they're all handmade. This guy is a Alliance calibration with Victor. So this is a mini Veneno knife. Yeah, so this is the model of a mini Veneno. And it's been one of his popular models that Victor creates. Another one that he creates that's really great too is a unnamed model. That's what he calls it, unnamed. This one is a production model. It's a really, really nice production model. Super robust and solid. Yeah, I love this knife. This knife is probably the best production knife I've held in my hand for 355 bucks. You can't really beat that. There's a lot of nice production models out there, like Shiroguro knives, Chris Reeves, what's the other one? Rocksteed knives. But those are up in the thousands, so they're really expensive. Chris Reeves is actually pretty affordable depending on what you get, like the Sebenza. This guy runs at 355 bucks on the website through Alliance. I actually picked this guy up for $200 from a secondhand guy. So, and yeah, I love it. It's for 200 bucks for a nice production that's extremely, extremely well built and also extremely close to the original of Victor knives, Victor Barajas knives. You can't really, beat the quality. The quality's all there. So everything about it is extremely, perfect. It runs on cage ceramic bearings. It has a nice, all of the titanium scales inside of there. You can see that they're cut or milled to reduce the weight of the knife itself. Has a floating back spacer. A nice, really solid, tight clip as well. All of it's all titanium. Even the pivot has a nice, cool design too from Victor's knives. Yeah, it's solid, super smooth, engages really nice. Nice lockup as well. The only thing that kind of bugs me about it that I don't like, and maybe it won't be a big deal to you guys or to anybody that owns it, but to me it is, on the back here, these points are very sharp. To a point where it starts to dig into the palm of your hand when you engage it, or even when you carry it in your pocket. It you can feel it. You can definitely feel it on, the side of where you carry it. That's probably the only thing that bugs me. If they could chamfer that, those back ends, it'd probably be perfect. I mean, and not that it's not perfect. It'd probably be even more comfortable to carry, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's great. The blade is a RWL34 stainless steel. It's a nice flat grind on the blade. The length of it is actually 3 inches on blade length is 3 inches. The frame is about 4.5 inches, I believe. Yeah, about 4.5. Not really heavy either. The overall weight of this knife is actually 5.4 ounces. So it really feels nice to the hand. You actually grip this knife pretty well. And maybe that's kind of cool about this. So I guess it's a good thing it is pointy in some cases. You actually break glass, or you could, knock somebody in the head with it for self-defense. I don't know. It's kind of a, second part of having, protection. But other than that, it's a pretty cool knife. It runs on ceramic bearings. So it's super smooth. I've been trying to actually break this guy in. I don't know if it's just my knife or how titanium connects with stainless steel, but when you have it locked up, this part gets stuck to the blade of the tang really tight. So when I try to engage it, it kind of gets stuck. And I don't know why it does that. You can hear it. It definitely gets stuck. It's like a very sticky, you know, disengagement when it comes to that frame lock. But I hope over time it kind of breaks that into where it becomes smooth. I was told too that you could put lead penciling on the tang, or that, yeah, right there, and it will make a very smooth disengagement on the frame lock. But I kind of want to just break it in so I don't have to keep doing that, because I do want to carry this more and, you know, have it as a normal everyday user. But that's just my grief. Other than that, those are the only two things that I kind of been dealing with since I've been carrying it. But the frame lock on that thing is actually pretty tight. It's a very tight lockup. The whole thing's all solid. Everything about it, it's actually a pretty solid piece. It's a very nice, solid knife. A great everyday carry. You kind of expect that. You expect a nice quality production knife like this when it comes to Victor's name on a knife. Because all his knives are perfect. They're handmade to, you know, top to bottom. And being this a production knife from him through his, you know, designs, you expect that in a name brand like that. Very close to the original. It's extremely close to having a hand knife of Victor, like a Victor knife in your hand. It's extremely close to that. You won't really tell a difference except for having that alliance on the blade. That's the only way you'll tell. But yeah, I never have to oil it. It's actually pretty smooth with the ceramic bearings being in there. It feels like it's oiled already, but I never took it apart either, so maybe I'll do a video of taking this apart at some point. But yeah, other than that, it's great. The frame feels smooth. It's a nice sand-blasted titanium frame or scales. Not as aggressive as Chris Reeves. It's actually a lot smoother than his knives. So I kind of like that. I might change this clip out to a Timascus clip. I think that'd be kind of cool to add to the coloring of it, or attention to detail of it. Be kind of cool. Has some wear marks. I think it's for me carrying it. Yeah, I recommend this knife to anybody who's looking into knives, like the higher end knives. It's actually a really nice knife to have. You could actually use this to pretty much anything. And it's meant to be used. It's meant to be, you know, played with and abused in its own way. But anyways, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's a really cool piece. One of my favorite knives. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If there's anything you guys want me to put out there or create or even fix in my videos, because I'm just starting making YouTube videos and I'm not really the best at it, so I'm getting used to it and trying to get better, let me know, and I could, you know, give me some pointers or what you guys want to see or what you guys' thoughts on my videos so far, and I will, you know, work on it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next video.